Kevin and I brought my fall/Halloween stuff down from the attic. I have 2 wreaths that I'll at least put one of those outside. I need to get a door hanger, which I forgot to get out of the attic. We'll do that. But I have this stuff, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all out, and then I will show you what I have, because I have a couple of collections, and then after I get it all out, then I'll come back. The first thing I remembered was that Kevin had built this Psycho house out of paper, so I had him get that out. He really loves to make things out of paper, and I have a video on that. It's way back. You'll have to, if you're interested in seeing that. He's made some really cool things. But the next things I want to show you, it's a lot of odds and ends. These ornaments are from Pier 1. And you can go to their website and see they have a lot more. These teeth are from when Ashley got her braces on her teeth, and these are her molds, and I kept them because I think they're a good Halloween piece. And then I have these statues. I have no idea where they came from. I have a lot of these little McDonald's.
You don't think those were home goods?
These were probably Garden Ridge. And these bottles were probably Garden Ridge. These are from McDonald's. And the year on them is 1998. And they were for dispensing candy. And of course I took the mask off on it. Okay. So I have a bunch of those. And those are neat to sit around. And then these little toys, they're from Sonic, and they were given to us, I'm sure, because we don't go to Sonic. And then these birdhouses, these were just regular birdhouses, and then the kids decorated them. And these are just little stickers that were put on there, so it's not like you have to be artistic or anything. Then I have a chicken nugget collection. I've had these for a long time, and the kids have actually been arguing who's going to get them when I die. That's sick, I know, but that's just how we roll. And then I got this at Home Goods, maybe?
I think so.
And then these people, I love. These people are one of my favorite things, and I got those from Home Goods. These, the kids have also been fighting who's going to get these. I'll show you. And they hang. I will probably hang these from the chandelier. And yeah, he has a knife through him. The kids decorated him. Put clothes on them. They didn't come with clothes on them. The kids, that's a Barbie dress. And then that's Andrew, one of Andrew's G.I. Joes or something, and decorated that. So if you get a plain skeleton, you can put clothes on them. And then I have just some other little spiders and stuff like that from the Dollar Tree. These go on candle holders. And then the next things I have are on the floor. These buckets I've collected for a long time from restaurants, McDonald's. This is from, if I can read a date. I don't see a date on that one. Of course, there is a date, but it is so dark in here. Anyway, if I see the date, I might put it in the bottom. But I have, this one's from Arby's, Scooby-Doo. That one's 1993. Hardee's, and just different ones. I think this one's really cool. This one was actually mine when I was little to go trick-or-treating. So it's really old, ancient.
It's old.
Hateful. Okay. Then I have...
I'm amazed the plastic hasn't broke down by now.
You're so funny. Then I have these, I have a Corpse Bride character, but I have these Nightmare Before Christmas characters. And I will set those up to where you can see them. And then these figures Ashley actually bought when we went to Disney and Epcot in the China Pavilion section. She bought those, and those are really cool. And then these have a name, and I will find out the name and put that in the video. They're Tim Burton's They were Tim Burton, and they were made in 2003, it looks like. But I'll put the name of those in the video, and they're just really creepy looking. And then this is like a candy dish. And, okay. Then this was my mom's that she bought, and it needs a battery. This is just a popcorn tin, and you want to keep these popcorn tins if you buy them. Because they are great storage. I can put all these little bits and pieces. You wouldn't believe how much will fit in one of these popcorn tins. And I keep like my extra chicken nuggets. This is what they look like in the bag. And I can actually probably see a date now on that. It's 1992 is this one, this ghost in particular. And what I did was I had a horrible time finding the jack-o'-lantern chicken nugget forever. So I had to order it off eBay. I had to order a whole set just to get that one jack-o'-lantern. So I have my extras in here. Then I have these leaves that my dad painted one year with all of our names on there, and I kept those. These are just some magnets that I'll hang on the refrigerator. And then Kevin made these. If you've ever been to the Haunted Mansion, on the wall when you of the main room when you first go in, are paintings hanging on the wall, and they tell a story. And you find out that just like this one, you find out how she died. And then this is. She killed her husband, so she's sitting on his grave. And dynamite. But like I said, Kevin likes to make things out of paper. So he made, that's quicksand. He made those for me. And then these are actually greeting cards. These are a set of greeting cards from Barnes & Noble. And I wanted to keep these, so I used laminating sheets and laminating these. I like the vintage look. So I will hang those somewhere. Huh? All over the place. And I'll show you where all this is going to go when I'm done. I just wanted to give you a rundown. This is a card that we'll just set up. My mom gave it to one of the kids years ago. 2007. And I'll just set that up because I think it's cool. And then these came from Michael's, and the kids painted these. And then Kevin printed these out on the printer for me, and we laminated these, and I love this ad. This whole whoever came up with this ad campaign for M&M's was brilliant. The Addams Family, I just love it. And then the cereal box covers, I just think those are cool, and they're retro. Here's another card that was given to one of the kids, and you can set it like this, and it sits up on the table. So we've just kept that. That's probably 10 years old, but it's a cute decoration, and it was free. And then these bags are from McDonald's. I don't know if McDonald's does anything for Halloween anymore, but they need to if they don't, because it's just cool to be able to collect stuff like this. And then Ashley made this. My dad also made these little pumpkins that we will set up on a table or wherever. And then I bought this at Home Goods. I love the Day of the Dead look. And I got this at Home Goods. And then these candles I will put in here. And really, aside from that, it's just little odds and ends here and there. So I'm going to put all this up if I can find a place for it all. And then I will show you what the house looks like when we're finished with it. Okay, a lot of my little paper things that I had laminated, I just set those up on the bookshelf. It's really a minimum in this room. These are from my Home Goods haul that I did, and the blocks. These are the things from Michael's that the kids painted, I said. And then a lot of the buckets, I just put those in the bookshelf. And these are kids' books in this area anyway, so they kind of all goes together. So, just a little bit in this room. And then in the living room, I really don't have that much either. I kept it pretty much the way it was. Things that I used to hang up in my old house, I just laid here. This is outside stuff. And then the popcorn bucket I just put down there, and we could fill it with candy or whatever. Right now, they're fine just sitting like that. And then I just added the spiders. The spiders I know came from the Dollar Tree, and I just put those all over anywhere. This is actually from the Tower of Terror, the Hollywood Tower of Terror in Disney's Hollywood Studios, so I love that. And then, if I get Chapel off the table, get off my table. Then in here, I just kind of put stuff everywhere. I'm not afraid to, when I decorate, stuff that like was sitting on these shelves, if I find an empty spot to stick it in, I'm not afraid to move things around, put it up, store it. You're only going to be storing it for a month, and then you can bring it back out when you put stuff up. This was huge. This banner was huge. It came from Target. It actually said Happy Halloween. And I cut the happy off and just left this. Who knew how gigantic it was. But then I think this displays those Pier 1 ornaments. And then Kevin, my lanterns from Tuesday morning, Kevin hung up there for me.
Sorry, getting the cat.
And then really the only other spot where I really decorated, of course I put my magnets on the refrigerator. But the only other spot where I really decorated was in this hall. And I put a little bit on each shelf. I tried to, on 4 shelves anyway. So that's it, other than the kitchen having placemats and tablecloth, which I'm sure you've seen in other videos. That's pretty much it, and I think that's enough. So hope you enjoyed it. This is my house for Halloween.